Well, hello and welcome to my back step. A little bit of ice here, so gotta be a little bit careful. I've already brought out my backpack and a bag of wood, and I'm gonna do some work on this stuff here today. This side, and maybe get some of the inside stuff fixed up another little bit so it keeps in a bit more heat. Gonna be fun. Alright you guys, I also bring out my a power cord so that I can make sure my battery doesn't die on my camera, because it is cold, and as you can see, it is snowing. But it's not overly cold today, so it won't be too bad for a while. And I got the bag of wood to chop up, so that'll warm me up too. I am gonna take this tarp over here and use it for some of the inside. I've also got another couple of smaller ones that I picked up, and I'm going to use those as well. So let's get at it. Let's get my camera in out of the snow. Alrighty, now one of the first things I got to do is button up my jacket a little bit because it is a bit chilly. Then I'm going to go over and get that tarp off that over there, so that I got it in out of the snow. Not that that's a major issue or anything, I just wants to have it out of the snow. I bring out a pork chop for my dinner. It's still frozen, so and it's below freezing out, so I'm gonna have to light a fire in a little while to get that going and get that thawing out a bit, eh? And of course I had to bring out some more water. And my dry bag. I got my kettle and everything in there today. I didn't bring a pot because I'm only making the pork chop. And I've also got my skinning knife again. So that's now that I got this, throw it over there. One of the first things I want to do is get this side over here straightened up, because from top to bottom it's a bit of a mess. So this whole corner got to move in because I want it to be in. Let me get this out of the way so you can see what I'm talking about. I want to move this whole side in so it's straight up and down here. Now what I did do is I bring out some nails, little aluminum nails that I can put into it and bend over, and hopefully they last long enough that it doesn't tear up. But it's okay because like it is an old one anyway. But I'd like to get another bit of time out of it if I can without having to replace it. That'll do two things too. It'll bring it in a bit more, and it will also make the area a little bit smaller for trying to heat. Got my hammer, got my nails. These on a chair. I'm going to need my knife again because that got to be cut from over there. As you can see, this will be better off coming up this way. This will be better off coming up this way. Oh, whoa! Here's that ice I was talking about. Let's get this one untied. One of the things with this good paracord is when it ties and it grips, it holds on really tight. I'm going to nail this right down along here, and I'll get back with you in a minute and show you what I got done. Alrighty, let me show you the starts of it. And it's not too bad now at all. I just kind of got to bring this in a bit if I need to, but that's okay for ventilation. I got this side nailed on. There's one little spot there that's left open. That's fine. And I put some nails along the bottom over to here. This side is still my door. I just pulled this in around the piece of wood where it's ripped there. I can even hook that on, that's just fine. That'll cut a lot of that wind out. Now this tarp that I got here, I'm going to put over this section here. And I'm going to do it from the inside because outside is too hard to get down to. I was looking at it and it's way too hard. And I might do the same on the other side here with one of the other tarps I got. Or, yeah, I'll leave that side there for now because I got a piece there that likes to open like a window. So that's okay for a moment. But I am going to get a lot of this blocked up because as you can see, these big gaps is a lot of the wind and the heat loss from the bottom. This side over here, what I'm going to do, where I got this doubled in, and another time I'm going to come out, I'm going to take that off and stretch it down, and that'll tighten up the roof. And I'm going to stretch it down and attach it to the underside down there. I'll probably put some nails in and tie it down. I'm not going to put nails in this canvas tarp. Now, one thing for this, I'm going to nail it on. Like I said, it's only cheap. Really cheap $2 tarp, so I'm not concerned about the lifespan of it. Alrighty, now you can see what I got done here. I got it all tacked on there. That stops all the wind from coming in from there. Now the only thing about this side over here is I gotta move all of my wood pile in order to put this one on, which is fine. It's just gonna take a little bit of doing. I'm going to get this stuff back. Whoops. Whoopsie. I'm going to get all this stuff back organized over in this corner before I goes at that though. That way it's all out of the way. Brand new. Eventually what I'm going to do is get some lats of wood and put along there and nail them on, because the wood will hold the tarp better and it won't tear so easy. But lots of little nails will hold it on too. I'm actually starting to get warm in here, guys. I'm out of the wind and stuff like that, so I don't expect it to be too bad here today. I can even undo my jacket again. Very nice. Well, alrighty. You can see the bottom needs to be tightened up a little bit, but I'm not worried about that at the moment. Right now I just want to get set up now and get some of my stuff plugged in. My batteries are dying big time. Still nice and bright in here even with it all closed off. That's why it's not fully closed off yet, but that's okay because I need somewhere for the smoke to go. I can't close it all off like this. But it should help to build up some more heat. This other side over here is where I'm going to get some draft coming in behind me. So not much I can do about that until I can get down and tie down my tarp better. But that's okay for now. Time to get set up. Get my table and that set up. We have power. Alrighty. I can drop you guys down a little bit, can I? Nah, you're okay like that. So, this is my workspace now. I got my table set up, you just saw that. And I lay my water net up there. And I'll lay my pork chop up. Now I'm going to work on getting a little bit of wood together, guys, and getting that chopped up. Get some more splits. I do have some there. It's always good to have more. And yeah, so I'm going to get at that, and I will get back with you in a little bit. Let me show you where I'm at. Now before I finish with my fire prep, the first thing I'm going to do is reorganize my rocks here, because I want my grill to sit flat. And the way the rocks are now, it's not able to sit flat with the back piece that I got going. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how I got this piece here to hold the grill. but it's not. There's no rock out here to hold it on. So what I got to do is I turn this one up. This. And that'll be my stable platform then, hopefully. For cooking and stuff. Here's what I like to do for my fire prep and stuff like that when I'm doing my fires out in the wall and in the woods, and even here on the back step. Once you get your dry wood, if you can't find any source of tinder, like sometimes you can get the sphagnum moss and stuff like that, but making shavings and curls is often enough to get your fire going, because you can make some really fine curls with some practice. Now today I've also got a little something different, so I'm not as concerned about making real super fine curls or anything, but I did want to do a few just to show you what to do and how to do it, because this month is our fire challenge month, and you don't need to make a fire, it's always good to know how. Now what I did, and I've showed some people already, is I made these. This is the first time I've done it. I didn't record me making them because it's very simple and there's 100 videos out there on how to do it. All these are little cotton pads. They're not quite the same as the cotton pads that everybody else uses, but they're just little cotton pads, and I've put Vaseline on half of them, and I kept the other half just cotton, so I can fluff it up like so. I've done all my little wood net all down around the bottom there, so it's all ready to go. Now, I'm not going to use the striker that came with this because it's really not that good, but neither is this knife apparently. Maybe I gotta use the striker that came with it. Haha. Okay. I don't like this. There we go. One little strike and it catches. And now, because of the Vaseline, it'll burn for quite a little while. So I can put that in my fire pit. Throw my curls on. And I've got some really fine little sticks here that I can start throwing on. I've also got some birch bark. Throw that on too. The more stuff you can have available to start your fire, the easier it'll be to get your fire going and keep it going. Because it's not always easy, guys. Even if you have stuff that you've made at home that you think is going to be good and easy to get your fire going with, sometimes it's not always easy. Sometimes Mother Nature has other ideas in store for you. So preparation, in my view, being prepared is one of the biggest things you can do for getting ready to light a fire. Because when you're not prepared, that's when it seems like everything that you're doing is being done wrong, even if it's not being done wrong. So I hope this was a little helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's a little more to it than just my fire building. I like to do my videos like that though. You guys know that. You guys know that I like to put out full featured videos for my Camp Challenge videos. This is a crappy fire steel too. It's not my good one. As you can see, it doesn't throw a whole lot of spark. But it's enough to get that them cotton swabs going. And that's all I needed. And I only needed one. I made 3. I used 1. And that's perfectly fine. And as you can see, as long as I'm spacing my wood, I can just start making it bigger. Throw on a bunch more heat. Now as you can see, it is getting a little smokier in here. But it is going out of there quite well. So down where I'm at the level I'm at, and as it warms up in here, that'll move up. But at the level that I'm at here now, there's not any smoke. But if I stand up, I'm probably going to choke. But I can also open this because there's no wind coming there. And that'll let out almost all the smoke. Unfortunately, it lets out a lot of the heat, but I'm not overly warm today. I'm not overly cold today. So it's not so bad. Well guys, the fire's going fantastic. Look at that. Like I said, the smoke is cleared out pretty good because it's starting to warm up in here. Considerably warm up in here. So that's good. I got this. I might soon be taking off my jacket. It's like I can feel the heat now in here down to about this level before it starts getting cooler. So right where I'm sitting, I'm at a good temperature at the moment. Now as this fire burns, it's just going to stay warmer. I'm thinking that one of the reasons why I'm at this level for the heat is because a lot of it is still going out through this here and the hole there behind me, which is fine. It's nice, it's comfortable. I laid my bottles of water up. Look at this, so this will start to, hopefully that'll start to thaw out, and then I have it there. That water is good drinking water. The other container I laid up is the one to put the fire out. It's really nice to be able to get out here and have a fire. Well guys, I've been sitting here for a while. I had a cup of coffee. I was on the live for a little while. So I'm just taking it easy at the moment and letting my pork chop thaw down a bit. And then I'm going to make some dinner. There's a live coming up that I might go on in a little while. Danny Days is going on. I just put a big piece of wood in the fire and I'm just letting that burn down now, so relax, take it easy. I might throw another chunk like that in. Well guys, it's about time to get my pork chop on the go. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to this. This side over here I'm going to keep it lit on fire. This makes it a bit easier when I'm done cooking. It's a bone-in sirloin pork chop. They're very good. Something I have to put on it, which is something I think I could really use right about now, is some summer heat. Oh yeah, I could use some summer heat. I don't know about you guys, but I am missing summer. soon enough it'll be back. I just kind of wish it was here already. And this is the only seasoning I'm putting on this. Another sprinkle of summer heat on this side. I'm not going to load it on. And that's good. Now while that's cooking, I'm just going to take it easy and look, I already got my beer tucked in. I did that because I was down and just getting some airflow on the fire. My water is thawing out really well. Much better than it did the last time I was out, for sure. Pretty soon they'll all be thawed out when it comes out anyway, but it's nice to have a bit of extra water there. See the smoke getting around now. That's because this fire is dying down a bit on this side. That's where these comes in handy. Throw them on and let them burn, and they will keep the smoke away. Yes, they will. How to cook a pork chop without the coyotes. I had to. Sorry. Alrighty. Just unplugged my camera, which is fantastic. That's all. It's charged up anyway, but I want to keep the plug in it. There we go. I boiled the kettle and I used it to wash off the plate because I want to put this on the plate when I'm eating it. Nicely, that's cooking out. It's going to be very delicious, guys. I can already tell you that. Well, guys, this is ready for consumption. And consumed it will be. Look at that. Let's lay that there for just a second. I'll get my fire back in order. Oh, that should be good enough while I'm eating. Yeah. Let's see how this is. Oh yeah, that's completely cooked. Well, guys, that was amazingly delicious. I'm gonna keep that bone for the dog. I wiped off my knife. Now, I'm gonna make me another cup of coffee. And sit back and relax for a bit. thinking I'm maybe just having water. No. That cup of coffee was pretty good with just a whitener in it. Now it's just a waiting game for the kettle. So yeah, the only thing I'm going to put in there is a little bit of whitener. I don't have any sugar out with me. So I'm just going to go and have that. I had one earlier, it was good. I'm just going to go and have that and sit down and relax by the fire, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I may get back with you in a little while, and this may be the end. I'm just going to sit and relax, take in the fire for a little while, and chill out, maybe watch a video, maybe join a live. I hope you guys had a fantastic day. I hope that this video is comes out really well for you guys. Hope you enjoyed what I've done with the step at the moment. And of course, as always, be safe and have fun, everyone. Don't forget safety, safety, safety. Always safety, especially when you're around fire and stuff like that. Because that is this month's challenge, is the fire challenge. And if you are going to be using an actual fire, always be prepared for everything. So, that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will catch you all on the next one. Thank you, everyone.